This is the size of a mustard seed. This is the least of all the seeds according to Jesus. This is the size of a mustard seed. Now, this is a fully grown mustard tree. Jesus said, "The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed, which a man took and sowed in his field, which indeed is the least of all the seeds. But when it is grown, it is greater than the herbs, and becomes a tree, so that the birds of the air come and nest in its branches." It's interesting that the Lord said that the kingdom of God is as small as a mustard seed. But he also tells us to have faith as small as a mustard seed. See, when you have faith, there is absolutely no doubt. You cannot have faith and doubt in the same room. However, you don't have to have a grand gesture of faith. If your faith is as tiny as a mustard seed, you will be able to move mountains, is what the Lord said. But do you know what happens when your faith, as small as a mustard seed, proves you right every time? And that everything that you're having faith for, you're waiting on God for, you see the mountain move every single time. That mustard seed will grow into a tree. You cannot have a fully grown mustard tree sized faith as a babe. You cannot have such grand faith without having any experience on the wonders of the Lord in your life. Just like even in the Old Testament, Moses, who saw the sea parted in half, and the Lord allowing the Israelites to walk on dry land in the middle of the sea, and the sea closed behind them to drown all the Egyptians that came after them. Even Moses, who experienced that, still doubted the hand of the Lord. Moses, who had a very strong relationship with the Lord, he himself had doubts about the Lord providing their daily bread, or even providing quail for them, things for them that they needed. And the Lord would say, "Do you dare shorten my hand?" So the idea of having a faith the size of a mustard tree without even having that small seed of faith, don't beat yourself up, but ask the Lord to continue to increase your faith in all of your ways. That is not an easy ask, I'm telling you. If you want to have an increase in faith, trust and believe your faith will be tested. You will have a waiting season like no other, because the Lord is testing your faith, but your faith must be tested in order for it to be the size of a fully grown mustard tree.